Hashtag shorts, guys. Listen, guys, this is a 2009 Jeep Grand Cherokee Oil Light Flickering. Here's my oil sending unit right here, guys. It's already been replaced, right? Y'all see that? Smack brand new. Well, guys, to keep this oil light from flickering, I talked about this on another video that I made about a PT Cruiser, but this connector is the same on a lot of Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep models. Here's the connector. Same connector used on multiple Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge unit. And like they likely will have this little push pin in here. What we need to do is get this out of here, guys. So grab your pair of pliers and pull that out. All right, just throw this away, guys. What's happening is this connector cannot breathe and it will cause your oil light to flutter. Now we need to go a step farther. Grab your can of whatever spray. All we need is a little piece of this hose right here. Now what we're gonna do with this hose, we're gonna put it in a spot that came out, that this white thing came out. All right, that way that connector can breathe. We don't want that passage to go closed. All right, now your oil light should stop flickering. Hashtag shorts. All right, secret reveal. This is one I uploaded today. Yes, it is. Now is my man in here? Who RV? Is RV in here? RV and this dude right here are hilarious, right? Never heard of an electrical connection needing to breathe. RV, I didn't say nothing about a damn electrical connection. Okay, I did, however, say something about a connector. A freaking connector. The oil pressure switch has a connector on it. Okay. So no, electrical connections may not need to breathe. Guys, let me do this. You ever had an oil pressure sending unit leaking? When they leak, they will try to, because they failed internally, right? Remember, it's there for one purpose. That's to commute or tell somebody the pressure in that port that is screwed into. In this case, is obviously an oil gallery, right? So oil passes through that gallery. It's a pressure there to monitor the pressure. Now, when that so-called pressure sensors start to give out, it will leak. It will also, because there's something going on internally, it might start creating pressure. The pressure from the oil pressure just essentially pushing through the failed sensor. Now, if that pressure, how the hell do you think oil get to your PCM? There's any PT lovers out there? Yes, PT lover himself in here. You ever seen a connector or a PCM? The connector saturated with oil. Yeah, man, you might as well not even trust that one, man, because it has oil in the PCM. So if you get one with oil in the PCM, chances are that oil sending unit is leaking. It's leaking, and it's pressure, because it's pressurized, it's able to push the oil that's leaking internally to the sensor, pushing it all the way up through the wiring harness, man. It makes its way all the way up into the PCM. So when you get that, you're taking a chance. That oil is coming from somewhere that's pressurizing oil. In this case, the oil pressure sensor, it goes bad. So what happens, pressure will push oil all the way up through those little bitty wires, guys, and it'll make its way into the connectors of the PCM. So knowing that, if that connector is blocked off, the way I described in the video, it's got one wire and it's got a tab that's blocking off the other port. Okay, when pressure build up, your oil light would just essentially flicker. It's flickering from the pressure inside of that connector, which is pushed in on the sensor. Okay, that's pressure being created from that oil pressure sensor that's essentially worn out. Now, when that happens, your oil light will flicker. Now, you notice this car had most of the car people, first thing people would do is replace the sensor. I get it. Okay, I'm not knocking that at all. But you should also go a step further and remove that tab just in case now you shouldn't expect to see the problem again, right? You got a new sensor. But it doesn't matter. Just take the damn pin out. And in some cases, I don't even put the straw in there. I just put the straw in there because
back in the day when this was a big problem, it was a case study 25 freaking years ago. They tell you how long ago this problem. It's crazy, man. Like, they still been sticking them little damn things in the connector. So I just essentially pull the tab out. I don't go through the trouble of putting a straw in, which you should. With that tab out, any pressure buildup going to escape out the other side. It's a 2-pin connector. It's only 1 pin being used, and they had a tab blocking off the other one. All right. So, RV, where you at? I hope you're in here. Yes, my friend. I said nothing about an electrical connection. I said an electrical connector. So, RV commented that, Rob, Mr. Know-it-all, neither have I. I have seen loose electrical connectors do this. I didn't even say loose connectors. I just said connectors in general. So, Rob, definitely loose connection, but none that need fresh air. And they laugh. Chuckle. I told you, man, I got thick skin. Well, it's a good thing. Oh, wait, RV, same here. I would love to have him elaborate. And that's essentially what I'm doing. I'm elaborating. So, RV and Rob Spongeberg, I hope you're listening, my dude. But I already, whoa, wait a minute. Same here. I would love to have him elaborate. But I already called him out the other day on a Chrysler Dodge and their lash adjuster issues on the 3747. He doesn't like me much. He thinks it's a rocker issue when in fact the lash adjusters fail to pump up all the way and the rockers will eventually fall off the cam load. No, my man, we was talking about a Pentastar. Okay, no, Pentastars don't have lash adjuster problem. You arguing about a 3.7 on a Pentastar video. The whole time I'm thinking you talking about a Pentastar. Yes, the 4.7 and the 3.7 had other issues. They didn't have rocker arm issue. I never said 3.7. Wait, let me read this again. But I already called him out the other day on a Chrysler Dodge and their lash adjusters. On which car? They got a bunch of engines out there. So you got to be more specific, my dude. We can have a constructive debate all day long, but we at least got to start on the same page. We got to be talking about the same engine. All right, I'm done with that. SpongeBob, he doesn't like me much. I love you, SpongeBob. Hear me out. You my dude, man. I love you, man. Hey, we were just on different pages. All right, that's enough of that. Well, RV, for the record, yes, I was talking about a connector. I hope I'm gonna go back and look at that video and make sure I pronounce that right, because connector and connections, they could come off as sounding the same, right? Yes. All right, enough of that foolishness. All right.